fucking gone.
Wait, what?
It's fucking gone.
It's
Crossover
gone?
grid is fucking gone.
It's gone? What?
Turn on the TV, any channel, they hit the fucking crossover grid. K-Duff, they hit the fucking crossover grid.
Her down the well.
Sean McDermott lost to the fucking Dolphins and crashed his plane. Never mind. Crossover grid is fucking gone.
It's there. What are you talking about?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That we did that one last week. The one that's on there from last week. They haven't updated it, so it's probably dead.
Oh no. Well, that's not yet.
Thank you, Crossover Grid.
It's buffering for me when I load it. Oh no.
Yeah. Well,
now I can't.
Welcome. Welcome to the Football Stooges, the weekly YouTube podcast. Should be weekly, where we break down football in the stupidest way that you can imagine.
And boy, is it stupid.
So hopefully this one's get posted. If you aren't seeing the episode that happened last week, posted it, and it immediately got blocked in all territories because the NFL was declared it. Well, YouTube's AI declared it as copywriting NFL stuff when we're just using their YouTube videos, which tons of reactors will use YouTube videos of other big name channels and react to them. People even react to the NFL highlights. We're literally just showing the highlights in the background, so you're not just seeing a wall of stats and it's boring as shit. So, tons of people do it. So I, filed a claim and everything. So it's gonna take 30 days for no one to look at it and just automatically goes back up. So hopefully this isn't a recurring thing. But anyway, welcome to the Football Stooges. I'm your host, as always, Lob City. Great to have you all here. Great to be here. Bengals didn't play, so my weekend wasn't fucking shit. Let's go.
Uncle Bowl's back.
The Uncle Bowl is back.
Two.
I gotta rep. The greatest Joe currently on the active roster on the Bengals.
The elite
quarterback Joe Flacco.
Waiting for.
Oh, I've been waiting for him so long. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Can't do this alone. So as always, here to help me out with 99.9% of all episodes, the Purell hand sanitizer, not sponsored, of the Football Stooges. Fresh off a college football 25 win against Oregon that he's still living up like he stormed the field himself. It's massive.
There was some stuff I yelled at the TV that I should say here. Okay, but I was about to say actually that Meredith Carolina Panthers podcast thing that went away a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
I just can't remember what they're called because they were losing.
Well, the growl zone,
and then maybe. I think it was something like that. And then Panthers started winning. They came back. Panthers won, and the crossover grid is destroyed. They have to go back and be defunct now for the crossover grid.
Next up,
sorry, that's all I thought of.
The one and only Mamba.
Wait, put the fucking stat up. Put it up. Come on, put it up.
It happened.
Hey. Look at fucking happened. Detroit and Chicago above everyone else. Fuck you, Gorlami. Fuck
really
you.
Do live in
Fuck
the
you, Gorlami. This is the dankest fucking timeline ever.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm loving it. Jordan Love is a fraud. I kind of want to laugh about it because the Eagles did cause the Packers get that their loss, but then I'm like, Eagles look like shit that game. So yeah.
Next up, the one, the only, Gorlami.
This guy.
Would you stop ruining my intro? I had a good one for this.
No, fuck you.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours?
The Edmund Fitzgerald.
R.I.P. Edmund Fitzgerald. It's a Midwest tragedy.
I do think
I'm only 5
Mamba,
years short of hitting the 29.
You do need to you do have the right to gloat. However, I think it's going to have more right if you guys are able to beat the Pack in Green Bay.
Well,
because that has not happened.
We did it once last year, so
no, I thought that
happened last year. It happened last year. That was last game of the season.
Dick, yeah.
Bro, Caleb Williams, he's undefeated in Lambeau. I'm telling you.
Wow.
No, he's not.
Wait, hold on. That's true. He's undefeated in Lambeau.
Wait, what?
Hold on. He wasn't. Caleb Williams is undefeated in Lambeau Field right now.
A rare Bears W. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too rare. They've already got 6 of them.
Oh my God,
undefeated in
Mamba
Lambeau.
just put
Jordan
his...
Love.
Okay, being undefeated in your own home stadium is not something even Brady could have done.
I know.
All right,
True.
so, however, is Jordan Love undefeated in Soldier Field?
That's a good question. I don't know. Probably.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, I think
So far,
maybe.
yes.
That's also pretty impressive, but not as impressive as the next guest, the one, the only, K Drizzle. Wrong thing.
Getting off early, okay.
Started immediately in K News.
I mean, there's no crossover grid, so. Oh my God!
You still can't see me now.
It's him.
Still can't see me.
Dude, they look the same. They look the same.
They do not look the same. K-Duff and
they look
and
exactly
May
the
do
same.
not look the same at all. Holy shit.
No, they don't.
Not at all now.
So one thing we'll talk about that involves Drake May, to a degree, is something that I found out that is absolutely hilarious. Switching over now, this is Anna Michael May, who is the wife of Drake May. Apparently, really cool. They were middle school sweethearts, all right? And they got married.
Aww.
That's awesome. And she does a bunch of cooking stuff and stuff like that. The reason I found out is people were posting about what her comment section is. And it is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen because the Drake May lovers stands are ridiculous.
Oh no!
Who is Drake May? For the blind, he is light. For the hungry, he is bread. For the sick, he is the cure. For the lonely, he is company. For the sad, he is joy. For the prisoner, he is freedom. For the poor, he is treasure. For me, he is everything. If Drake May talks, I listen. If Drake May points, I look. If Drake May commands, I obey. If Drake May has 1 million fans, I am one of them. If Drake May has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Drake May has only 1 fan, it is me. If Drake May has no fans, that means I am no longer on the earth. If the world is against Drake May, then I am against the world. Thank you, First Lady.
Boston Bruins.
I would like you to put out there.
Drake
Like Drake May,
kiss on
this
the
is a little
cheek.
Give
crazy.
Drake a kiss on the cheek for me. Thank you, Mrs. Drake
giggles
May.
at 210 for anyone wondering.
Honestly,
one of the ones I saw on one of the other
Drake May
videos.
fueled.
One of the other things I saw
Tell your
on
husband
this.
he's the reason I wake up every morning.
One of the ones I saw is that make sure after you're done feeding this meal, you rub his tummy for 10 minutes to give him proper digestion. Like, what? This is so good because these aren't like the majority of these.
Starting quarterback going out there with a tummy ache. All right.
These are like not horrible comments for the majority of them. They're just stupid.
They're very wholesome.
This is very wholesome, but at the same time, I think it's absolutely
scroll bit. Let's go a little more.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the Drake is trying to.
Psycho-cement. What's the word look for?
What?
Parasocial.
Oh, it's another one.
Yeah, different one.
Can you ask Drake?
Yeah.
What?
Please wonder how many of these Drake May eats. Healthy choices. Drake May's chuckle just made my day. Our husband.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Our husband.
W jalapeno sourdough.
Sourdough.
If Giselle took care of Tommy like this, he'd have 2 more rings.
Oh fuck. Yo.
Please let Drake know I love him. I think all of this is crazy because Drake May does look like a toddler on roids to a degree. He's got a very like young face.
Drake May has altered the trajectory of my life. What the fuck?
I think the last time I've seen anybody standing.
Thank you for making our MVP cookies, Mrs. May. Absolutely.
I feel like the last time I saw somebody.
Greetings, First Lady.
I feel like
R. Taylor Swift.
I feel like
Me when I heard Drake May giggle. This is great. I love Drake May. What the fuck is this? I love Drake May.
Oh my god, he actually uploads. What the
Wow.
fuck?
Oh my god, this is
All
crazy.
right. Well, I think the last time I saw somebody standing a Drake that hard was before Not Like Us dropped, but
Yeah.
Let's see what's next.
All right, next up, no crossover grid, sadly, so we're going to go straight into college football.
Thank God.
The crossover grid was fun.
Oh, wow.
We were some major pulls.
It was fun, but there was some like, what the fuck?
Okay, so top 25 AP poll, then we'll look at the college football projection for the playoff picture. Ohio State, number 1, they're going to play UCLA next. Indiana will play Wisconsin. Gorlami is already staring down the barrel of a Kurt Cobain device. Indiana needs to win 2 final games to go undefeated. They will play versus Wisconsin, and then they will play Purdue. They're gonna play those two.
They're gonna fucking whoop the shit out of Purdue.
Because also you gotta remember
for Trevion.
The coaching tree that Kurt Signetti is from is the Nick Saban tree. And the one thing that I thought was most defined about Nick Saban's career is the same amount of intensity, no matter if you're playing, LSU or Louisiana Tech University State of Southern Carolina. Like, group of 5, top 10, bottom 4, like, you're always bringing the same intensity. The stuff that Kurt Signetti and the Hoosiers could do to the Boilermakers may be biblical. Like, this could be the 11th plague. He was one of the, I believe, the offensive recruiting specialist for the Alabama Crimson Tide under Saban for some time. Then went to JMU.
I mean, hell of a fucking hire for IU.
Yep.
Because they've been asked for a long time.
The only other undefeated team is Texas A&M in the SEC. They'll play South Carolina. Behind them, Alabama versus Oklahoma. Georgia at 5 will play Texas. That's going to be a big one. Ole Miss up a spot. They'll play Florida. Oregon, 8-1. They dropped a spot. They'll play Minnesota. Texas Tech, probably the favorite now to be in the Big 12 after their beatdown of BYU. They will play UCF. Notre Dame, independent, will play Pittsburgh. Texas, as I said, will play Georgia. They're at 10th. Oklahoma will play Alabama. BYU dropped 4 spots, will play TCU. Vanderbilt is 8-2. They'll play Kentucky. Georgia, who I think will win the ACC, is going to play Boston College. Or sorry, Georgia Tech. Sorry, yes. I would also not be shocked if Georgia Tech beats Georgia. Would not shock me. I think that's going to be a tough matchup. I do think, though, that Georgia Tech dropping that game against NC State was absolutely horrendous for them. Utah at 7-2 will playing Baylor. Miami at 7-2 will play North Carolina State. USC will play Iowa. Michigan at 18 will play Northwestern for the George Jewett Trophy. Louisville dropped 5 spots and will play Clemson the 14th. Virginia dropped 8 spots after they were in the college football picture. Then they fucking blew it. We'll play Duke.
Yeah.
Tennessee will play New Mexico State. They're at 21. Cincinnati in the Big 12. They'll play Arizona. I believe if the Utah drops some spots, they could be competing for Big 12 championship, but they'd have to beat Texas Tech. Pittsburgh will be playing Notre Dame. James Madison at 24. They're in it.
Yeah, they took Washington's spot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They'll play App State
Washington
South
lost
Florida.
To a team whose top passer was their punter.
South Florida in the American will play Navy. So now let's take a look at the college football playoff picture. So as you can see here, number 1, how it's projected, they're thinking Ohio State and Indiana, and then Alabama and Texas A&M. So they obviously got rid of the top 4 seeds have to be conference champions. So they're thinking that Ohio State's going to beat Indiana and that A&M is going to beat Alabama. Then after that, we're going to look at the number 5 seed, which is behind Mamba there. That's Georgia. So another SEC team getting in. They would not even play in a conference championship in this case. 6 will be Texas Tech behind Macedon. They will be the Big 12 champions is what they're predicting. 7th will be Ole Miss, another SEC team. 8 is Oregon. That's another Big 10 team. 9 is Notre Dame. I kind of think those should be flipped a little. Maybe it's a little nitpicky. 10 is Texas. How
the fuck is Notre Dame getting in this hell?
I mean, they still look very good. Their only losses were like A&M early in the year and then one of their Florida State, which is bad. But, other than that,
I can look it up.
There's no ACC champion in this. They have Texas at 10, Miami at 11. Oh, they're thinking, Miami. They think Miami's going to win the ACC.
You're thinking the All-I Dynasty we're doing.
Yeah. Miami, I really hope Miami does not get in. And then at 12, they have a group of 5. American League champion is what they're predicting. USF dropping in at 12 and then showing up and playing Georgia.
Notre Dame lost to Miami and A&M. That's who they lost to.
I never understood these. Like,
and it was a total of 4 points of losses.
Yeah. What was the point? What's the point of having these, like, the American Conference, the like Sun Belt, and all of them? Like,
well, they're not super competitive schools compared to the they're competitive groups, and they do well on their own, and there's a lot like Maction's fun. Maction is just the best, but at the same time,
Maction is fun to watch.
The best team in the MAC struggles to beat like the worst team in the best 3 conferences. Like if you put Purdue up against like whoever's leading the MAC right now, it might be like Central Michigan or Western. Like I still think Purdue's winning. There's just, again, there is still the group of 5, and it used to be the Power 5. It's more like the Power 3 now because the Pac-12
USF is not going to be beating Georgia. Like,
they're not going to beat. They're not going to beat Georgia, but at the same time, like they deserve credit for what they've done. If they go out and have one lost season and have won the American, like you forget they also beat Florida.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. They did.
Yeah. Here's the funny thing: USF might be the best team in Florida right now. Obviously, there's Miami. I get that.
No, you do bring up a good point. That does
FSU
make sense.
sucks.
Miami's
definitely their biggest competition. So I would love it if somehow Miami got up and then USF also got up and you had Miami versus USF. Oh, dude. Oh, that'd be great. That was like Indiana Notre Dame.
Sure.
Indiana Notre Dame last year was cinema. That was amazing. All right. Whoops, wrong button. Anyway, here we go now on to KITF News. What happened?
I think you hit the wrong button.
There we go. What the fuck?
Sorry, we had more technical difficulties again. A copyright struck KITF News.
Bob can't mess up typing an NFL player's name, so he has to mess up with the podcast.
Guess so, yeah. Let's see. Starting out with injury news, and holy fuck, I just realized how many of these I got to go through. Starting out for the years, the big one of the week is probably Jaguars two-way guy Travis Hunter. He's going to be out the remainder of the year having surgery to repair his LCL, so he's done. Running him, Cardinals wide receiver Zay Jones tore his Achilles. Bills defensive end Landon Jackson's got some torn knee ligaments and needs surgery to repair. Both Commanders cornerback Trey Amos and Packers guard Elton Jenkins both broke their legs, so they're both out. Falcons offensive tackle Storm Norton and Raiders guard Jackson Powers Johnson are going to be out the remainder of the year for ankle injuries. And Texans safety MJ Stewart also has a torn quad he needs repaired. Short to long-term stuff. Jets officially designated wide receiver Garrett Wilson with a knee injury. He's going to be on IR for at least 3 more weeks. Broncos linebacker Kareem Reed with a hamstring injury for 4 weeks. Bears linebacker TJ Edwards out indefinitely with hamstring and hand injuries. For the second time this year, Giants kicker Graham Gano is going to be out for some time with a neck injury. And for the 4th time, apparently, in his professional career, quarterback Jackson Dart is in concussion protocol and will not be playing this week. Which there's also been a little bit of a... I don't want to say it's a conspiracy about it, but apparently, like, there's been calls, like, investigate the concussion spotters, like the independent ones, because apparently, like, he took a hit on a fumble that the Giants ended up recovering, and then stayed in the game for 5 more minutes before being pulled out to be checked on. So I don't know if that's
more of Dable trying to save his job. That's basically what was happening, and you see how that worked out.
Oh yeah. Now you got Mike Kafka, who basically was what was even more of a reason why they were blowing games, and his just trying to fix everything is to start Jameis Winston this week. So you're just gonna get the same. Yeah, so you're just gonna get the same thing going forward. Anyway, Seahawks defensive tackle Jaron Reed and center Jalen Sundell with wrist and knee injuries. Ravens linebacker Marlon Humphrey might be out to get a surgery on a finger injury that could put him out for 2 games. And not starting this week are either Commanders wide receiver Traylon Burks with also a finger injury, funny enough. And Cardinals wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be out after having his appendix removed over the week. questionables going into it. Chargers tight end Rondé Gadsden II with a quad injury. Bengals defensive end Trey Hendrickson with a hip injury. He's actually out, but Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud's in concussion protocol, as is safety Jalen Petrie and offensive tackle Titus Howard. Same for Steelers cornerback Darius Slay. Cardinals running back Bam Knight. That's actually kind of a cool name, with an ankle injury. Vikings defensive end Jonathan Grenard with a shoulder injury. Bills tight end Dalton Kincaid with a hamstring injury. Raiders quarterback Geno Smith a quad injury. Rams wide receiver Devontae Adams with an oblique strain. Packers wide receiver Romeo Dobbs with a chest injury. Vikings quarterback J.J. McCarthy with a hand injury. We might finally see the return of Brock Purdy from his foot injury. And Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson's been questionable in practice with a knee injury. As for other stuff around the league, Broncos linebacker Alex Singleton's going to be out indefinitely after he underwent successful surgery to remove a testicular cancerous tumor over the week. Eagles quarterback Jair Alexander is going to be stepping away indefinitely from the NFL for mental health reasons. And Browns legend Bernie Kosar reported he underwent 2 aggressive surgical procedures this week to stop internal bleeding due to an infection, which has delayed a planned liver transplant for him. So hopefully he's able to pull through for that and get the transplant he needs. As for signing and re-signing stuff, Bills have signed former Chiefs wide receiver McCole Hardman. Raiders signed former 49ers kicker Greg the Leg Joseph. Broncos signed former Giants wide receiver Lil Jordan Humphrey. And while it's technically trade rumors, and even though the deadline's passed, there's been a report that suggests the Chiefs that were very close to acquiring Seahawks linebacker Boye Mafe, but were denied at the last second by Seattle right before the deadline closed. Only releases or retirements I can hold on is an old friend of mine, actually. He might not have been playing since 2021, but he has signed a 1-day contract to officially retire a Patriot. Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski is retiring after 11 years in the league spent with the Pats and Bucks, ending his career a 4-time Super Bowl champ, 5-time Pro Bowler, 4-time first-team All-Pro, has multiple records for most touchdowns in a season by a tight end, led the league in touchdowns at one point, and has 9,300 receiving yards for 92 touchdowns. So, good retirement for him, even though he's basically already... I mean, he stepped away from the game, but he didn't, I guess, officially retire. I guess he was too busy partying to do that. So,
too busy doing Gronk things.
Right, yeah. As we alluded to a little while ago, Giants, they've officially fired Brian Dable, who had a 20-40-1 record over 4 years. Mike Kafka is going to be serving the rest of the season as interim head coach. And they are somehow retaining Joe Shane as well.
I don't know how they're keeping the defense coordinator.
There's rumors about Hafley being the next one.
Jeff Hafley?
Yep.
I mean, he did okay with Boston College, but I don't want him to. Want to see him just get cursed by going to New York again. Oh, he is a Jersey guy? Never knew.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So we got some new game callers here. First off, the Lions head coach Dan Campbell has taken over offensive play calling duties from first-year coordinator John Morton. And Commanders head coach Dan Quinn has taken over defensive play calling duties from defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. Let's see. Speaking of Commanders, they are defensive tackle Deron Payne has been suspended 1 game for throwing a punch at Lions wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Buccaneers running back Josh Williams was suspended 6 games for PED violations. We also got a bunch of fines going out, so I'm going to run through these real quick. Ravens wide receiver Rashad Bateman, $25,000 for swearing at an official. Both Bills quarterback Josh Allen and wide receiver Elijah Moore for $14,000 each for what's been described as violent touchdown celebrations during their game against the Chiefs. I think it was something that they made like a throat slashing sign. I mean, I guess I know it's against the rule to do like one's themed to like violence, like guns, not like kill yourself kind of things, but I don't know. Seems a little excessive. Cowboys wide receiver George Pickens, $17,000 for taunting and unsportsmanlike conduct. It's apparently the 3rd time he's been fined this season. Texans linebacker Aziz I know. I mean, I heard that. I mean, you could take the Pittsburgh Diva out of Pittsburgh, but you can't take the Pittsburgh Diva out of the Pittsburgh Diva, I guess. Texans linebacker Aziz Al-Shaair, he's been fined $17K for hit on a defenseless player in their game against the Jaguars, I believe. Jaguars linebacker Trayvon Walker was fined $13K for throwing a punch and being ejected during the Raiders game. And Vikings running back Aaron Jones have been fined $23K for leading with his helmet versus the Lions, which I think might have actually put a guy on concussion protocol. So that's a pretty steep one for leading with your helmet. Other stuff around the league. Actually, this one's in the football ranks. Actually, this broke earlier today. Baylor athletic director and college football playoff head chairman Mac Rhodes has been taking a leave of absence from his positions following multiple HR allegations, including investigations into incidents of verbal abuse and physical altercations with Baylor football players and assistants earlier during a game against Arizona this season. Let's see. Titans cornerback L'Jarius Sneed has been indicted by a grand jury for failure to report a felony aggravated assault after security footage from a gas station in Dallas shows him driving a car while another identified suspect fired shots at another car. Fox Sports have confirmed that Mark Sanchez will not be returning to his position following his arrest last month for the drunken assault that left an Indianapolis truck driver permanently disfigured. They have since replaced him on football coverage with former Saints quarterback Drew Brees. But something apparently, I guess the NFL not being called out for their bullshit because they have filed a grievance against the NFLPA to urge them to stop publishing team report cards, at least publicly. And to end this on the thing, I mean, I honestly do not know how to sum up the impact this guy's had on the game, but former league commissioner Paul Tagliabue has passed away this weekend at the age of 84. He was commissioner for 17 years before being succeeded by Goodell in 2006. In overtime, brought peace and stability to a league that was dealing with player strikes, plummeting attendance rates, Mayflower trucks leaving in the middle of the night, taking your team with them. His tenure saw the addition of 4 new teams to the league, well, 3 plus the Browns coming back. He instituted free agency and salary caps. He helped the Saints stay in New Orleans after Katrina quite literally nearly washed them out of the Superdome for good. Helped establish the league's ties in Europe he's overseen the league through some of its most iconic moments of the 90s and early 2000s. So rest in peace to him. That's all I got.
Thank you very much, Get Up, and indeed rest in peace to one of the greats that helped develop the game to where it is today. Let's go ahead and dive right into our coverage of last week, starting out with the NFL Berlin game. And this, unlike many of the games that have been overseas, was a absolute classic.
Jonathan Taylor, MVP.
Yes.
Taylor.
25-31 the final score. Colts get the win in Berlin.
Okay, as I said that, he fumbled.
Yeah. So real quick stats. Penix, 12 for 28 for 177, 1 touchdown, no picks, 3 sacks. They only gave the ball to Bijan 17 times. They gave Algier carries 11 times. He had 2 touchdowns. Robinson had 84 yards. Algier had 57 yards. Receiving Drake London, 6 for 104 and a touchdown, though, so he did very well. For the Colts, Daniel Jones, 19 for 26 for 255, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 7 sacks. That's not great. However, Jonathan Taylor, 32 carries, 244 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 32 carries. Tyler Warren, 8 receptions, 99 yards. Alec Pierce, also 4 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
48 fantasy points for me, too.
Yeah. And I had to play you who had him. So
On 182 to 93.
Was that lady wearing
by the way, Mess
No,
and Henderson's at 27 points for me now.
It says Falcons versus Colts. So yeah.
I'm on the fucking bench.
Yeah.
It's just the Falcons being the Falcons.
Yeah,
they're just inconsistent as fuck. They're so inconsistent, dude.
Colts is not a bad team.
Go ahead.
Okay, Colts is not a bad team. I did say like the 7 sacks on Jones is kind of worrying, but then the Falcons' defense is decent. They're a good unit.
Yeah, they're solid. They have some great players.
Because Dan Jones had like three fumbles, I think, also.
3 fumbles, only 1 loss.
First fumbles or
okay, 1, but still, like he got hit and fumbled. Like the defensive line is pretty good, and then it's just Jonathan. To have Jonathan Taylor run, oh my god, he's
yeah. So I think that the difference between these two teams, and one thing to note is that like when the Colts realize that like Jonathan Taylor's having a hot day and they need to like go all in with him, they just do it. They just hand the ball to Jonathan. Jonathan Taylor had 32 carries. The entire Falcons team had 29. And the Falcons are supposed to be built around, like, their best player is Bijan Robinson, hands down. Why are you not giving him, like, bar minimum, like, 19 to 20 carries? Like, yeah, you don't want to
their best player was Kyle Pitts.
Staying for already almost 2 years
I thought it was Kyle Pitts' year.
I mean, it's been like 2 years like that. They've just been doing, like, this, like, dual running back setup.
We have said it time and again. Like, you know how to use Johnson, and yet you still don't fucking do it.
I mean, I get that having a 2-back system matters, and Algier's great, especially in short yardage situations, because he's just much more of a put my head down and run through a motherfucker. But at the same time, you have one of the best running backs in football, and you're giving him sub 20 carries is ridiculous. And on the flip side of things, the Colts are like, hey, Jonathan Taylor's amazing. We have a great O-line. We're just going to fucking give it to him. They had 32 carries by Jonathan Taylor, 1 by Tyler Godson, 1 by Ashton Doolin, and 7 by Jones, some of which were just scrambles. So you're giving the majority of your stuff to Taylor because he's just the workhorse, and he's
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, he's Jonathan fucking Taylor.
He's what Wisconsin running backs used to be.
Yeah. So, like, it was great these two teams played, so you can really just see that, hey, like, you need to make a change play calling wise, Falcons, and you need to make it so that just, give the ball to Bijan more. And not just passes, because I mean, I get that he had 2 receptions for 4 yards, so you only gave him the ball 19 times out of 28 pass attempts and 29 rush attempts. So you gave him the ball 19 times out of almost 60 possessions.
Okay, I thought you had more yards. But one thing that helps the Colts also, they're on the bye week this upcoming week. So they could try to fix some stuff like Danny Jones of, I'll say the fumbling or like the sacks. And also if they had any injuries.
And this was Falcons also Sauce Gardner's first win of the season too, because he wasn't active during that Bengal game. So,
yeah. Also, is Raheem Morris done after the season?
I mean, if they continue to spiral, they're 3-6 now. If they don't, if they don't do well, I could totally see it.
And this is his 3rd year, if I remember right.
Yeah, I mean, because you have Penix in his first full year as a starter, and you're relying on him more than you're relying on Bijan Robinson, who is like proven to be a superstar already. And Drake London's playing out of his mind. You have some players that are doing great, and you have them on young deals. Now's not the time to squander it away with stupid decisions and play calling. Like, you got a good O-line and you got a really good running back, and you're giving him 17 carries. That excuse my French, that's fucking stupid. That's like, you're like a soldier in the armed forces, and you got your target is like a mile down range. You pull out a pistol, and you have a fucking sniper rifle across your back. Like, just stupid shit. Like, use the right tool for the job. If you gotta, drill a hole in the wall, you don't grab a hammer.
I don't know. A hammer can work depending on the wall.
Yeah, sure it would, Nick Sirianni. Shut the fuck up. All right.
That's why I changed. Well, actually, I changed my fantasy name.
Oh, we're starting with this.
All right, New York
clock
play
games?
calling shit.
Yeah. Here we go. Giants and Bears. Let's check up on a scam Cataboo. Cam Scataboo's recovery.
Daddy cream pie.
All right.
Yeah,
this was him.
Going good.
This was him live streaming.
Daddy cream pie. Hey yo, you can't make your name that, bro.
The CTE is getting
Bro,
to
that
him.
CTE is gonna be cooking.
Turn the taco for you. Like,
Are we sure he only had 6 concussions?
Like, do you turn your head for the taco?
I mean, he went to ASU. It kind of makes
How
sense.
many gifted to make it clap? Chat?
What?
He went to
Pasty killers are really going.
You guys see that though? He said, how many make? And he's like, 10,000.
we heard it. We heard it.
No, but that's a good question. Are you guys dominant to the taco, or does the taco dominate you? How do you feel? Do you have to turn your head for the taco when you're eating?
Anyway, Bears beat.
No,
the
seriously.
Giants and
This is a question.
Brian
Like,
Dable fired.
Shit.
Dude, shut the fuck up. Let's
I
get
think
on
I
with the
turned
game.
my head for the taco.
exactly. Let that taco walk all over you, just like fucking Eberflus. All right. Anyway, Giants.
Timeout.
Giants and Bears. This was a comeback win once again for the Bears, and Dable's final game. It's a Giant as he is now fired. Bears get the win 24-20. Dart played most of the game, 19 for 26 for 242, no touchdowns, no picks, 2 sacks. Did very well, except for, running into a buzzsaw a la Anthony Richardson, getting hit. And then Russ came in, went 3 for 7 for 45, and took 2 sacks. Running the ball, Tyron Tracy, 14 for 71.
And everyone cried on horror seeing Russell Wilson.
Darius Slayton, 4 for 89. On the other side, Bears, Caleb Williams, 20 for 36 for 221, touchdown, no picks, no sacks. Pretty good day. DeAndre Swift, 13 carries, 80 yards on the ground. And Monangai also, 7 carries, 28 yards and a touchdown. Williams, 8 carries, 63 yards and a touchdown. 171 rush yards in total with 2 touchdowns. Then receiving, Roma Dunze, 6 for 86 and a touchdown. Pretty good game for the Bears in the second half, turning it on and really coming back. They only scored 7 in the first, so they started out flat. Stuck with it, pursued, came back, and won it. So a great kind of morale victory win to continue to do things well. And as Mamba pointed out, this exists now, so that's a great thing.
This screenshot exists forever.
Yeah.
Now.
So for the Giants, it's tough. You really need to win these games, but you're missing your best running back, your best receiver, and now your best quarterback. And the coaching staff is now
on
under
Sunday was
changes.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, the
Also,
snow
I
was
think
crazy this early in the season.
It was snowing in Chicago. I was coming back from my Iowa duck hunt. I ran into 3 snowstorms on the way up.
Yeah, there was snow here in Indiana. So,
it was a tough game. It was not an easy game to play at Soldier Field. It was windy.
I just hope that the snow, it made the grass.
It is called the Windy City, so it makes sense.
I also ran my lawnmower out of gas. I really don't want to have to go, fill it up again and mow one more time. Whatever.
You should be good. I don't have to mow right now, and I'm in North Carolina, so
yeah. So, for the Giants, it's tough to see your defense not be able to, shut stuff down and be able to win and get you to win late.
Sexy Dexy couldn't get it done.
I think the biggest thing with the Giants is why isn't their D-line doing more with these names? I think I've been saying that all year, but it's they should be. I get that Caleb Williams is a slippery motherfucker in the pocket, but even then, they're not. Their defensive line isn't shocking people, which I feel like it should be a little bit more.
KDF, what's the defensive coordinator's name again?
That was an insane catch.
What the fuck?
That was nuts. This, hold on. This catch, I'm
for Giants or for us?
For Giants. For Giants.
He caught this.
What was his
this
name?
looks like he's
after he caught a deep ball again, next play.
Yeah. But no, just listen to KDF's answer. Shane Bowen Listen, so that's all I have to say about the Giants defense. Shane Bowen.
Yeah, the fact that he's still there is a little
I forgot.
crazy.
I forgot. Depressed Ryan Fitzpatrick clone. I forgot about him.
And then for the Bears, way to stick with it, way to go through it, and way to pursue and get the win late. I like how much you relied on the run. Giving the DeAndre Swift 13 carries.
Running the damn ball. It's nuts.
Yeah, 13 carries for DeAndre Swift. You like to see it a little bit higher, but again, you also are splitting it with Monungai, and Monungai performed very well last week, and he performed decently today.
He's been
he was
been a great. He was like a 6th or 7th round pick. He's balling out.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
He's the short yardage guy for the Bears.
100%. So we're good to have Swift back. A great win for the Bears. The Giants did declare though that next week against the Packers,
famous Jameis,
they're bringing him back.
I want fans to know about you.
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. Obviously, I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old. Now I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. And
it's so hard to hate
Jameis.
Bro, he's gonna throw for 600 yards, 5 TDs, and 6 interceptions, and lose.
Like you can write
the other team.
No, you can write it down now, Massa. And Packers are gonna lose the game. I'll take the Giants by 14. Like Jameis is gonna do something this first game. I'm sorry.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time we've lost to a Giants backup. So,
yeah.
Oof.
But yeah, great game.
Tommy DeVito.
Yeah. Great game there by both teams. Way to pull it out. Oh, go ahead.
Bears secondary just needs to get healthier. I think that's the reason why they kind of had some points scored on.
It's the defense side.
Got a few on defense.
Also,
our quarterback room got better because of injuries.
I also think that they need to have more pieces in the secondary. What they have is okay, but I don't think it's going to be something that they're going to be able to reliably win the North with year after year. I think they need to get some more.
Yeah.
But this is positive. Like Ben Johnson basically turned.
I could say this year, Bears having a better offense than defense is fucking nuts.
Yeah, you have an offensive-minded coach, and you got good pieces. Swift is great.
You
have 2 good tight ends. Monungai is a steal for a pick. Your receivers are pretty good. I'd like to see you get one more.
I want to keep being nice and letting Mamba have this, but.
I mean, you have to stop him, and I don't know if you're going to be able to do that the way that Jordan Love has been playing with poop in his brain. So, all right.
The fact that instead of him, the guy who currently has the franchise record longest kick, we stay with McManus, who keeps missing kicks.
Okay, now I'm going to give the Bills a bit of a pass here. I don't know what it is, but when you're an AFC East team, you could be top of the division. You could have Brady in his prime. You could be elite, completely elite. Peak of their window being open. Bills here.
Jesus. Shut up, Kato.
See the video? Did you see the video?
I did, yes.
Tua's back.
He's back, baby.
Tua is back for 1 week only, and then he's gone
what
again.
I'm getting at is I don't know what it is, but there's something about Hard Rock Stadium that just makes any game into a trap game.
He's back.
That was
baby.
That was the first play.
No, was it that? Yeah, no, and also what was even better, they called a timeout before that play. The time didn't even go. That was the first play of the game, and they called a timeout before that because
So stat-wise for this, it's just a weird game in general. Won't be talking too much about the stats, more about the implications and what needs to change for both for the Bills. 13-30, the final score. Dolphins get the win. Tua 15 for 21, 173, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. That horrible stat line. Akane 22 for 174 and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Amazing. Jalen Waddle 5 receptions, 8 yards, touchdown. For the Bills, 28 for 40 for Josh Allen for 306, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 3 sacks. James Cook 13 carries, 53 yards. However, both Allen and Cook had a fumble, and their lead receiver was Khalil Shakir, 7 for 58. Looking at this game, we'll quickly touch on the Dolphins. Way to win the ball game. And you found out what worked. You ran the ball, and Akane did Akane things. 22 for 174 and 2 touchdowns on the ground is ridiculous. He also had 51 receiving yards. I mean, the guy had over 120 total all-purpose yards. He was just, you couldn't stop him. For the Bills, you can't squander away this opportunity where the Chiefs are playing horrible, your kryptonite, and then you guys go out and you start throwing games like this. If you guys want to be a,
no, they still can. I mean, I'm at top of the division again, so things are back to where they're supposed to be.
So you can't expect, like, this is one of the years where it's like you guys can turn around, you can have a great time and go out and, really dominate the AFC and try to get to a Super Bowl and win that thing finally. At the same time, you can't go out here and make, Akane look like Walter Payton and somehow let Tua, have some sort of a mild renaissance in a way in Miami.
Like shitty stat line.
Like, you guys got run the fuck over. I know it's the NFL. I know everyone's a professional, but at the same time, the Dolphins should not be at your level. The Dolphins coming into this game were 2-7. You were 6-2. You could have won this game hand over fist. The first play of the game, the Dolphins wasted timeout and threw a arm punt that you picked off. Like, you had every opportunity to just win this game. You basically started with the ball in the first and the second half, and you proceeded to quite literally, with pun intended, fumble the game away and just not do anything productive or useful in order to win this game. This was an absolute just travesty of a playing down to competition level that even Mike Tomlin is jealous of.
They shed
the Packers are jealous of it too.
Well, yeah. This game needs to be you need to look hard and intently into a mirror and make sure that every person is ready to do what needs to be done to win, because this might be the best opportunity.
Really good catch by Kincaid.
Yeah, this might be the best opportunity you guys have to win a Super Bowl with how this stuff is going. So don't squander it. And right now you're squandering it. You are 6-3, but and you had chances to come back and win this game, even though it's 13-0 right now. And you blew it. Any other thoughts on this one, guys?
That window's closing. The play it is closing fast, Bills.
Faster than you think.
3 beers to go.
You're actually drinking
the magical 29.
Are you drinking 30? You're not drinking 30 beers. There's no way.
No, I split it up over a couple days, but I had to work. Otherwise, if it was the weekend, I would have went for it.
All right. Next up, the Prince off. Purple.
Vikings special teams kind of fucked them over.
A little bit, yeah. They played pretty good otherwise.
A little bit.
So Lamar Jackson's first game back in a while. Ravens get the win 27-19, 8-point win against the Vikings. Lamar went 17 for 29 for 176 and a touchdown with 1 sack. Also ran the ball 9 times for 36 yards. And Derrick Henry, 20 carries, 75 yards. Not a great stat there, but also this Vikings defense is solid. Best receiver, Zay Flowers, 4 for 75. J.J. McCarthy, on the other hand, 20 for 42 for 248, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, 1 sack. Numbers. He also was their lead rusher, though. That's not great. 5 for 48. Aaron Jones, 9 for 47 and a touchdown. Lead receiver, Jalen Naylor, 5 receptions, 124 yards, as you can see there, and a touchdown. His longest was a 62-yard bomb here that got him down into the red zone. Ravens definitely love to have Lamar back, and the offense looks a lot better, and their defense did show up decently here. But as we're going to say, the special teams for Minnesota really hurt them. The kick returns for Baltimore were decent, but some of the problems that Minnesota also had were fumbles. Miles Price, number 4, a wide receiver who is also, I believe, their kick returner, did have 2 fumbles on the day. Gave the Ravens good positioning. But otherwise, I think both teams played pretty well. Lamar's definitely getting back into it. It doesn't feel like he came back and hit the ground running, pun not intended. But he looked okay. And this Ravens team is going to take wins where they can get it because they're now 4-5, and now the Vikings are also 4-5, but they're in two very different positions. Where the Ravens roster looks like it should be able to win a Super Bowl now, and the Vikings are still building.
Yeah, they definitely got some catch up to do with Lamar being back now because they lost a ton of ground with not much time left to try and make up for it.
Yeah,
the thing is, they're only one game back of the division for the
AFC North Ravens. Is kind of in shambles right now.
The AFC North has fallen off hard. The Browns are the Browns. The Bengals are struggling with injuries and a defense that couldn't stop an aging grandmother. And the Ravens have been without Jackson for a while, and the standard is the standard for Pittsburgh. Are you guys concerned at all that Derrick Henry had 20 carries and only 75 yards?
Maybe a little.
20 carries,
the run defense
yards.
The Vikings' run defense is kind of okay. Maybe they just held them. I don't know.
Vikings defense is solid, but I mean, the biggest thing I'm worried about with this like Ravens team is sometimes their roster, like, obviously it looks nice, but at the same time, there's moments when this roster starts to kind of look like those videos you see of people trying to say that something's washed, and it's just like, highlights of or pictures of NBA players in like weird jerseys at the end of their career with like "You Are My Fire" line going on behind it, like Shaq in a Celtics jersey. Like, some of these guys are old. Like, there's, some Derrick Henry might be kind of on the decline. Jair Alexander has stepped away from football in general, one of their cornerbacks, for like physical and mental reasons after an injury. So there's a lot of...
Well, he was traded to the Eagles.
He's on the Eagles.
Well, yeah, for the Eagles. He was on the Ravens for a bit. Also, some of their defenders are also just, getting older. Van Noy.
I don't know why they went for Jair.
I mean, they just wanted more help defensively because his defense keeps getting players and keeps underproducing, so...
He's just he's so injury prone.
Yeah.
I mean, I always wish the best for the guy because when he was playing for Green Bay, he was doing great.
But yeah.
If this was a defense, a team with the worst defense, I would have been worried, but Vikings defense is not terrible. Brian Flores is a decent defensive coordinator.
Yeah. I think Sullivan needs to get some stuff going offensively and actually get McCarthy in a groove, because he's just been like in and out so often that you just really need to let him have time to develop. And I think he can develop pretty well because he's shown some really great flashes. It's just how consistent can you make that? But the Ravens, oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's sad.
Oh, he ran into his
three, and he doesn't even gain a yard. Oh no, Father Time may be knocking. But yeah, the Ravens have a lot of work to do. Yeah. Ravens have a lot of work to do in order to try to get back in the AFC North.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
Even though they're only a spot back, they're still 4-5.
Justin Fields just fumbled the ball and got
it was a bad snap.
Oh, no butt fumble.
It wasn't a butt fumble. It was a bad snap.
All right, we'll go ahead and move on.
Well, I guess I'm not getting that Breece Hall.
Yeah,
this is a butt fumble. Well, actually, reverse butt fumble.
All right,
because the Browns are technically butt fumble this season.
Yeah, Browns and Jets. Jets get the win here.
Is something we do need to talk about with this game that I've discovered. It's a video I posted back on Tuesday. The Dov Kleiman thing. The NFL has a new short king. Has anybody seen how tall Dylan Gabriel actually is?
No. Let me look it up. I can click his name right here and we'll say
it's a.
Oh my god!
It's further up in the chat.
5'11".
Yeah, that's him high-fiving Pee-wee players.
Oh my god!
Wow, Dylan Gabriel is 5'11". Oh my god, he does look like Kyler Murray. Holy shit!
Right?
Oh my god, I lost him. Oh, there he is. Doesn't even seem that short, honestly. I feel like it's because Kyler has like some body proportions that are a little abnormal-ish. Nothing weird. It's just like longer wingspan or longer legs. Like Kyler Murray has like, he's one of those people that like the most of their like height is in their torso. So his feet are just, his legs just seem so bizarrely small.
Yeah, and I also can't tell if this perspective or those are like really tall, like Pee Wee football players. Or Pop Warner football players. He's I-5 in there.
But Dylan Gabriel's 5'11". I'm like 4 or 5 inches taller than him. God damn.
I'm still shorter than him.
To the surprise of no one.
Again, that picture I showed
I'm not an NFL player though, so
yeah. So Browns lose to the Jets.
I am taller than Aaron Jones though. I am taller than him.
Jets get their second win in back-to-back situations. Justin Fields, 6 attempts, 11 completions, 54 yards, a touchdown, and a pick, and 3 sacks. Whoa. What is that fucking stat line?
Good.
That's like a Taysom Hill stat line if he sucked. 6 attempts, 11 completions.
I mean, he basically is Taysom Hill at this point.
No, you mean 11 attempts, 6 completions.
Yeah,
you can't have more completions than attempts.
6 for 11 for 54, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 3 sacks. On the ground, Breece Hall, 21 carries, 83 yards. No touchdowns. He did have a receiving touchdown, 1 reception, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Gabriel, 17 for 32 for 167, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 6 sacks. Quincy Williams had a sack. Will McDonald IV had 4 sacks. Jermaine Johnson had a sack as well. Quinshon Judkins was, a bright spot for them, though. 22 carries, 75 yards on the ground. Gabriel, 5 for 54. And then lead receiver Jerry Jeudy, 6 for 78 and a touchdown. The biggest thing I'll say after this game, besides obviously the Browns having a ton of sacks, is that after the game, Stefanski was asked, "Are you guys going to try out other guys at quarterback? You're going to give Shedeur a shot?" And he straight up said, "We're going to keep rolling with Gabriel. We like him." And it's just like, I mean, with how the season's going and how things are just literally falling apart, like, why not give Shedeur a chance and maybe he makes something?
I know. I mean, it can't get worse than this. I mean.
Because Stefanski did not, but Stefanski did not want Shedeur Sanders. Almost no team wanted Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah,
but the Browns owner meddled.
Teams that were going to take pity and take him to he didn't want to be on them because he's like, no, I want to start.
Yeah.
Browns, you lost to a QB that does not want to throw.
I mean, 6 for 11 is crazy in a win.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Only 54 passing yards. Technically, only 42 after the sacks were incurred. God, these teams suck. Get this off my screen. I can't even. Like, at least in Bengals games, like, one side of the ball is great, That was just straight up dog shit for 4 quarters on both sides of the ball. This, however, was not. This was like peak cinema. Patriots and Buccaneers. Just insane game between 2 top-level teams. 28-23 the final score. Patriots get the win by 5 in Tampa. Drake Maye, 16 for 31 for 272 touchdowns, 1 pick, 1 sack. Travion Henderson on the ground, 14 carries, 147 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Amazing performance by him. Receiving, the former Bill, Mac Hollins, probably a lot happier now to be in New England. 6 receptions, 106 yards. Also, Kyle Williams, 1 reception, 72 yards, and a touchdown. For the Buccaneers, Baker, 28 for 43 for 273 and 3 touchdowns, no picks and 2 sacks. Sean Tucker, 9 carries, 53 yards on the ground. Rachaad White, 10 for 38. And receiving, Real G's moving silence like Ibuka, 6 for 115 and a touchdown. Amazing game by both teams offensively and defensively. It wasn't a super high or low scoring game. This was just high level football between 2 very talented teams that probably will win their respective divisions. Patriots were able to get the win, though, I think, on a very strong, balanced attack. Not only did you have Drake Maye throwing for 270, you had Trayvon Henderson running for 147. While on the flip side, the Buccaneers did have a great passing game, 3 touchdowns and 273 passing yards from Baker. But on the ground, they only had 113 total rush yards between 5 different rushers. No touchdowns either. So they were a little one-dimensional, and that allowed the Patriots defense to really capitalize on that fact. And Christian Gonzalez went out and had a great day at the receiver or at the corner position, and they were able to slow down some of these receivers, not stop them, because again, Emeka Egbuka is a force of nature at this point, even in his rookie season. I think though for the Patriots, a really good shining spot that needs to be, exploited a little bit more is that Travion Henderson needs to be picked up and thrown in the RB1 position, and then Rashawn Stevenson needs to be cast into orbit.
Should I give a spoiler alert for the Henderson?
Oh, because they're playing right now on Thursday. Yeah, go ahead.
He has 3 touchdowns, right? He has 3 touchdowns right now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
K-Duff is going to destroy me just because of Henderson in fantasy.
Yeah, I've been waiting for him to have his breakout moment, and I guess all it took was both Terrell Jennings and Ramondre to be out for this game.
Yeah, he was a super talented.
You can argue this was also it. Same for Kyle Williams here, because that rookie there, look at him go.
That's fast.
Well, that was his only reception.
Shit.
That was his only reception too, which is crazy.
Hey, I mean, what a reception though.
I will say, and this is kind of odd, going back to college with this, Travion Henderson played at Ohio State with the national championship team last year, the year they lost to Michigan. They lost with that guy and Egbuka to Michigan. And that still shocks me how good those guys are now. The ineptitude of Chip Kelly's play calling is fucking hilarious. It's so funny.
Hey, he's now on the Raiders as offensive coordinator for the Raiders.
Well, that explains a lot, actually.
Yeah. Tampa Bay needs to get healthy also. I think they had some injuries on defense, and like Bucky Irving and Mike Evans and Godwin also injured. Like Tampa Bay's not a bad team.
No, they're not a bad team at all. They're just having an injury-prone year.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe they also they lost. I forget. Do they have Kobe Mauch back yet? One of their interior linemen from North Dakota State who really performed well last year.
Kobe Mauch.
Yeah. I believe he's out for the year.
Let me see real quick.
That's another big loss there, too, because he was a solid lineman there. Also, Tristan Wirfs again, too.
Actually going to be looking up a roster or a depth chart, whatever.
Oh, yeah, he sustained a season-ending knee injury back in September.
Yeah, so that's a big loss for them.
All right, despite the injury, which was, I think, like a torn patellar tendon, played the rest of the game before being placed on IR. Good God.
They raised him different in North Dakota.
Guess so.
Great game. A phenomenal game. And I think, obviously, we'll talk more about the MVP race in a little bit, but I think Drake Maye is solidly putting himself in that position to be a frontrunner for it. All right. Well, shucks. If it ain't the Saints and Panthers, first thing at this game, I love the kind of dichotomy of the uniforms. The Panthers going with their all black uniforms, the Saints going with their all white. I like it. I think those are two of the team's better looks. Saints get the win though by 10 in Carolina, 17-7 the final score. Tyler Shuck, 19 for 27 for 282 and 2 touchdowns and 2 sacks. That's like 8. Justin Fields performances in one game. That's insane. Alvin Kamara on the ground, 22 for 83, and receiving Chris Olave, 5 receptions, 104 yards and a touchdown, as well as Juwan Johnson, 4 receptions, 92 yards and a touchdown. Panthers, Bryce Young, 17 for 25 for 124, no touchdowns, 1 pick, 2 sacks. Rico Dwaddle, 18 for 53 and a touchdown, and receiving Tarota McMillan, 5 for 60. Key for the Saints was they shut down Dwaddle. He had 18 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. He wasn't doing too much on the ground, and that forced the Panthers to kind of play towards Bryce Young. And he's still just, inconsistent a ton. And something for the offense on the Saints just fucking clicked because Tyler Shuck was looking like Drew Brees out there for a time or two. 2 guys nearly over 100 yards receiving, both with touchdowns, no picks, 2 sacks.
Did you see? That's right. Rico Dowdle did the fake Kingleberry after he got flagged last week.
No pumps.
Yeah,
sorry,
that was hilarious.
Sorry,
you're good. You're right. But what the fuck? Who is this motherfucker? Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, I kind of wonder how he got out of
it. Weave, yeet.
And
that's Tyler Shuck, everybody. Can anyone tell me where he played football in college?
What am I thinking? Oregon.
Louisville. I believe.
Oh, it was Louisville. Hold on, I'm looking. Oregon, then Texas Tech, then Louisville.
Yep.
Okay, well, it was close.
He just went out there and had a field day. Like, I mean, it wasn't, obviously only 17-7 victory against the Panthers, but at the same time, this Saints team just looks bad in general. If he comes out and, never mind. Do you guys see that shit?
Why are we so good? We're so good at timing.
We are way too good at this.
Oh my god! And Tua's back, and just a fucking arm punt. But again, Saints defense shut down Dwaddle as much as they could and held him under 60-yard. Dowdle held him under 55 yards rushing, only 1 touchdown, 18 carries. I mean, they did that well, and then their offense was clicking. Kamara probably had his best game on the ground in a year, 22 for 83. And Chris Olave's back and, catching footballs. So great job there. Not much really else to say about this game, but I mean, the Panthers got to be more consistent and you have to be able to rely on Bryce Young. That was a Taysom Hill fullback dive. Holy shit. That was a Taysom Hill fullback drive. Oh my God. All right.
Oh my
God.
Are the Jaguars good or bad? Yes.
Jaguars and Texans. Have you ever seen a paraplegic person refuse to be spoon-fed? Because that's what this was.
Oh my God.
This game was given. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Look at me and tell me I'm wrong.
You just couldn't have worded that differently.
Is there any different way to word it?
I don't know. You think they could beat an egg?
Like, they literally, the Texans literally gave this game to the Jaguars. Jaguars went, nah, I'm good. And then Texans were like, okay, I guess I'll win then. In the fourth, so Houston finished with 36 points. How many of those do you think they scored in the fourth?
30?
I assume 33.
26. They scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. They only scored 10 in the rest of the game.
With Mills.
And Jaguars had 0 points in the fourth. This was all done with General Mills, Davis Mills at quarterback. 29-36 the final score. Trevor Lawrence, 13 for 23 for 158, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 5 sacks on the ground. Travis Etienne Jr., 16 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Lead receiver, Jacoby Myers, 3 receptions, 41 yards. The Texans, Davis Mills, 27 for 45 for 292, 2 touchdowns, 1 picks, and 2 sacks. That's nearly prime Rodgers numbers. Woody Marks, 14 for 63 and a touchdown. Nico Collins, 7 receptions, 136 yards. Like, I get that Travis Hunter's out, but, like, really? This Texans team can't decide whether they're good or bad, and then you went into the stadium and said, hey, Texans, you guys are amazing in the fourth quarter. And then they said, oh, I believe it, and they went out and played like they should. So, well, this was the first quarter. So
I know the first quarter, but still, God damn.
So, like, this is like an utter collapse. This was like a building implosion. Falling in on itself in the fourth quarter.
This was the Jags Chargers playoff game where the Chargers collapsed.
Yeah,
just the Jags collapsed this time.
You're right. Fucking hell.
Yeah. So, you got to play all 4 quarters as an NFL team, especially. Any team can come back, and the Texans decided it was their time and did it. These are 2 teams that can't, begin to even tell you what consistency is, let alone spell it. So, there you go. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what else to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Not Duval.
Make Davis
let Dougie Mills win.
Yeah.
That long giraffe neck Davis Mills.
The 5-point game here. You let him drive. There's a pass interference call to get the ball down there. Davis Mills run for the touch.
Yes.
Oh, sweet baby Rays. Where's number zero? Who is Devin Lloyd? Devin Lloyd. What in the Looney Tunes app? Like, my God. They get up. Davis Mills gets the touchdown.
And Jags
there.
had the ball.
2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game, and they fucking failed it. Right? You get the ball back. Yeah, from 2nd and 19, 22 seconds left, no timeouts. Trevor Lawrence is sitting in the pocket, looking for something, runs downfield. 1st and 20, 7 seconds. You might have time for a quick out. Instead,
oh my God.
He throws a thick 6.
This is the most insane interception I've ever seen. Just
I think they called it a fumble anyway, but it really didn't matter. But it was a fumble.
Was it a fumble?
I thought they considered it a fumble. I guess they might have changed it then.
Yeah, I guess they did. Yeah.
No,
Sheldon Rankins.
It didn't matter.
Sheldon Rankins. Yep.
Fucking funny,
with the thick 6.
Was he?
Okay, thick 6.
Yeah, he was a Bengal last year. Now he's back on the Texans. So yeah, weird ass fucking game. All right, next up, Arizona Cardinals and Seattle Seahawks. You want to see a dead body? Again, the most consistent team. Actually, I'll say this. Does anyone right now feel like if you were just to screw, like just play the Super Bowl right now, right? Like, you know, you play the playoffs and everything. Does anyone here think that the Seahawks would not be favored in every single game? Raise your hand.
Wait, what?
The only one I can see 50-50 is if they face against the Colts.
The most consistently good team this entire season has been Seattle.
Is the Seattle. Yep.
Not a lot of people have been talking about Seattle, though, which is interesting.
Which is scary,
quietly
too.
Being good. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been quietly good.
They've been quietly amazing.
Some people are trying to say JSN for MVP. I know it's a receiver, but he's been going off too with Darnold.
Maybe. I think they're going to give it to Darnold first before him because Darnold's stats have been even more impressive.
True.
Because Darnold won this game only with 12 attempts. 10 for 12 for 178, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, and 1 sack.
But Njigba could probably get the Triple Crown.
He has to also stop I think Ibuka. Because Ibuka's close. Jamar Chase has a lot of receiving yards as well.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, that was DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence, with 2 touchdowns, he has more than actual top wide receivers on some shit teams this year.
Yeah, might have more than Malik Neighbors because he stopped playing. So 22-44, the final score. The Seahawks get the win at home. For the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett, 22 for 44 for 258 and 2 touchdowns, no picks, 5 sacks. Really good performance from him, honestly. Just, the team timing. Murray DiMercado, 4 for 64 in the ground, and Trey McBride receiving. Great job, 9 for 127 and a touchdown. But for the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, only 12 attempts passing, went 10 for 12 for 178, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 1 sack. Rushing, Zach Charbonnet, 14 for 83 and a touchdown, and Kenneth Walker III, 14 for 67. And receiving, JSN, 5 for 93 and a touchdown, and Cooper Kupp, 2 for 74. The biggest thing for them was their defense. They had 5 sacks, and then they also had a
2 fumble recovery for touchdowns.
2 fumble recoveries for touchdowns. So their defense not only played amazing, their offense just was incredibly efficient. And this is what this team has been all year. They have been a machine. They have been a factory machine, just cranking out good drive after good drive after good play. Not a ton of mishaps. Very well disciplined. Not a ton of misplays. They go out. They play, tough physical football, but also at the same time are very precise and very well disciplined. And they go out and they win games that way. And they have stars. They need to have stars that can show up when they need to, but also they can just play holistically as a team and still beat you in an old-fashioned, old-school, rah-rah team way. Offensively and defensively. Yes. For the Cardinals, I can see why you play Brissett. Even amongst this behemoth of a challenge, he looked very good. He did obviously have some fumbles, but a lot of that was just because, it was the Suey Griffin, and nobody's blocking. So I get that.
And nobody's blocking.
Yeah, fucking Jonah Williams, good riddance. There's not much else to say about this game. The Cardinals are in a rough spot. You're probably going to move on from Kyler Murray. You didn't even... did you have Marvin Harrison Jr. this game? I mean...
He was hurt, I
Three
think.
receptions. Oh, my God.
He was,
3 receptions, 12 targets.
I thought he got hurt during the game, too, so that didn't help.
12 targets, and you only hit him 3 times? Are you firing the football out of a smoothbore? Holy shit.
So, also, Gannon's probably done after this year.
He should have been fired.
I'd say so.
He should have been fired on the spot the second he was punching his players. That's unacceptable.
Don't ask for a comeback to Philly, Gannon. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
Yeah, I other than Zach Taylor, I don't like to call for guys getting fired vehemently, but at the same time, like, you got an NFL coach, a professional, and he is, obviously, they're not kids, I get it, but at the same time, when you're, like, basically abusing one of your employees is a way to put it, ridiculous. You have a manager
Jaguars
at a
fired
McDonald's.
Meyer, like, immediately for kicking players. Like, how is Gannon still here for hitting Demercado?
Because it's Arizona, they don't give a fuck.
Bidwell.
That's true.
But yeah, raise your hand if you feel like the Seahawks are a Super Bowl contender. K-Duff?
He's not paying attention.
He's like, no, my Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl.
We said raise your hands if you think the Seahawks are a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
Like, do you think they're a contender?
Yeah, probably. I think
I can see Patriots.
What more do you want them to do? Do you want them to go to the moon? They look good on all 3 sides of the ball: offense, defense, and special teams. What team looks better? What team looks better?
He's like, the Patriots are gonna win. Gonna bring in Donna Schwartz.
Okay, that's AFC. NFC, I mean,
there's always
I have to give it to them.
NFC. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. I mean, the Rams look solid.
Because I had to give it. Look, it's been a long day, man, and I had to give it some thought for a second. They're like, oh yeah, they are good.
Yeah, I get you.
If Detroit comes back,
Indiana Jones, baby, they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Alrighty, Rams and Niners next. A battle in the NFC West. Oh boy, this was a 42-26 victory. Another really impressive win by the Rams, who also are performing very well. They're 7-2 now. So the Niners fall to 6-4. Stafford 24 for 36 for 280 and 4 touchdowns, no picks and 1 sack. Again, Father Time cannot touch this man. Kyrie Williams 14 for 73 and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Blake Corum also 13 carries for 56 yards. Receiving, Devontae Adams 6 for 77 and a touchdown. And Puka Nacua 5 for 64 and a touchdown. Receiving as well. For the Niners, Mac Jones, pretty solid day. 33 for 39 for 319 and 3 touchdowns. Only 1 pick and no sacks. Looked phenomenal. Brian Robinson Jr., 8 carries, 41 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. George Kittle, 9 receptions, 84 yards, and a touchdown, as well as Juwan Jennings, 6 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. The key for this game, though, was that the Rams defense came out and they limited Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey had 99 all-purpose yards on 20 attempts and no touchdowns. That was very key to limit the offensive capabilities of the Niners. They scored 26 points still, which is a very good number, but their defense, without Fred Warner or Nick Bosa, was just inept in order to stop this talented offense of the Rams, led by Sean McVay and the ageless Matthew Stafford. Cool to see Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua both having great games. I did think it was a little funny, though. There was a moment where, thankfully, he wasn't injured. I believe there's videos of it. It was kind of like he might be like on Unk status now. Devontae Adams was lined up wide, tried to do like a little stutter, crossover, like move to get open to go to the inside, and then stopped in the middle of it and immediately grabbed his back. The classic, like oh my back, like Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, like my back. Like, it was just like, oh boy.
Like that short I did with CMC carrying the team.
Yeah, my back. Oh, my back. Yeah. So Rams show you how you beat the Niners. If you were able to limit Christian McCaffrey, the more you limit him, the better your chances are of winning. And you just got to go out and you got to be effective offensively. For the Niners, coming back into this now, Mac Jones played very well. You're going to get Brock Purdy, it looks like, back for this next week. So we'll see how much he can right the ship as well. But again, this was a tough ask for anyone to go on with this. So, I mean,
San Fran's still doing well with all the injuries. Like,
yeah, they're 6-4 even after this. Rams are 7-2. So, I mean, this NFC West might be the best division in football right now.
Yeah.
Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and then the Cardinals. Or no,
and
not
somehow
the Cardinals. Chargers. No. What am I saying?
Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals are in the same division. It's just Cardinals suck.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Cardinals first, yeah. I don't know why I think the Cardinals are AFC sometimes. They're not. Cardinals, yeah.
Cardinals I thought there actually is
Seattle used to be. Isn't there a possibility that the 49ers might not make it into the playoffs because of the Rams and Seahawks?
Yes, right. Well, because right now they're the 8th seed, but Green Bay is still holding the 7th seed at 5-3-1.
That tie is going to hurt Green Bay. So
it's either going to help or hurt. Also, 7th seed should never been a thing because mediocrity.
Can't
get rid of 7th seed. The only good thing that came out of 7th seed was Green Bay destroying Cowboys.
I don't. I like it because it makes it a little bit harder for teams to just rest guys a ton because of the seeding late in the year.
The only thing I like about it is the 1 seed has more meaning.
Yes, the one that used to be the 1 or the 2 seed didn't really matter. Now, if you're the 1 seed, you literally get a bye. The best team gets a bye, not the best 2 teams. It's a little bit more poetic. Fits a little bit more, has a little bit more weight to it. You know, tries to preserve the game at the late point of the season.
I'm gonna go with your name tree on this one. Of it promotes mediocrity to keep on going. Like the Tomlin standard is standard 9-8. You ain't gonna get better.
I mean,
that's basically what happens.
Yeah, but again, you never know. One day we could see an 8-seeded team win because I guarantee you that would have been an Eli Manning win. There would have been a year that if there was an 8 seed back then, Eli Manning would have a 3rd Super Bowl ring because of that shit.
You mean 7th?
Yeah, 7th. Yeah, 7th seed. Back then, Eli Manning would have had a Super Bowl ring because of that. You know it. You know that when the Giants got into the playoffs, something in that motherfucker's brain switched, and it was biblical. Speaking of biblical, this was a plague to watch. This was horrible.
We all called it that the Chargers are going to win.
Yeah, 25-10, the final score. Chargers get the win. 17 of this game's points were scored in the 4th quarter. The score at the end of the 3rd was 15-3 Chargers. Rodgers, 16 for 31 for 161, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, 3 sacks, and also a abysmal play that led to a safety. Rushing, Jalen Warren, 14 for 70, Roman Wilson, 2 for 35, and a touchdown. Justin Herbert for the Chargers, 20 for 33 for 220, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and 5 sacks. Kamini Vidal, 25 for 95 and a touchdown. And then receiving, Lad McConkey, 4 for 107 and a touchdown. Great performance by him there. Chargers showed up and showed out. Their defense looked amazing. Their offense was firing on a good amount of cylinders. I still think sometimes their pass game tends to be a little mono-focused on one guy. If he gets hot and they don't spread the ball around sometimes enough, but this was pretty good.
I mean, the Steelers with the injured O-line?
Yeah, like sometimes there's not enough time. Yeah. So the Steelers can't run the ball. And when they can't pass the ball, they're just inept because their defense sometimes just doesn't show up, even though they're highest paid defense. We should see the play here where Rodgers is trying to make something happen. Yeah, here it is. And it's like, oh, gotta run. Oh, not that way. Drop the ball. And yeah.
Damn it, Unc.
Yeah, that was a really bad play. And that really hurt them. Rodgers did not have a great game. Tomlin was asked after the game, what do you think about this Rodgers performance? And he just basically smart ass the reporters like, well, how do you think his performance was? Obviously Rodgers is not going to be happy with this at all. He's a competitor through and through, but at the same time, this was just rough. What was said to Rodgers there? 25 was saying something.
I think so.
Okay. Bite the pillow, motherfucker.
Y'all got any Percocet? But
pulls
yeah,
out, just like in the August yard, pulls out a cheeseburger out of the pants. Yeah. Like, got you a cheeseburger. Standard is a standard 9 and 8. Steal a sheep bear.
Yeah. The Chargers, besides the touchdown that was scored in this last quarter of the game by the Steelers, I believe they've not let up a touchdown in the past game or two. So they're looking a lot better. They're improving a lot.
O-line's still injured. Oh, hell.
Oh, it is, yeah, but they're still making it work somehow. So hopefully they can keep that going. They need to get better healthy in the O-line. They also need to get healthy running back wise, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get healthy on the O-line because they had some lengthy injuries to Alt. So,
no, to everyone. They're on their 8th string. Like they it's like
I remember seeing rotated. I think Pat McAfee talked about it, seeing the thing that was popping up like for like the Hingleberry Duke University, and there's the PFF stats at the bottom, and like every Chargers O lineman was like the last or second to last guy in the PFF rankings for his position. You're like, oh, that's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. Yeah. Also, wasn't it a bad day for Chris Boswell? Yeah, Chris Boswell 1 for 2, which is a bad day for him, honestly.
Yeah.
Fucking camera broke. Fuck.
Also, both kickers in this game, both kickers hit a 59-yard field goal.
I'm frozen.
Karlavi's frozen.
I'm in a deep stare down.
That's probably good because this next one you're gonna, wish your mind was frozen.
So I didn't watch the game, but yeah,
I did. This game was so fucking boring.
I couldn't watch it.
It was
all defense.
Putrid.
It was a bad game. 10-7 was the final score. 14 of the game's 17 points were scored in the fourth quarter. Eagles got the win in Lambeau. Jalen Hurts, 15 for 26 for 183 and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley on the ground, 22 for 60. And Devontae Smith, the lead receiver, 4 receptions, 69 yards and a touchdown. For the Packers, Jordan Love, 20 for 36 for 176. No touchdowns, no picks, but took 3 sacks. Josh Jacobs, 21 carries, 74 yards and a touchdown. And a late fumble that was costly. And then lead receiver Christian Watson, 2 for 45. Some things that we'll talk about in this game are a very apparent false start by Mailata there, which people are just, Packers fans are screaming about, which is a little annoying. But then an amazing touchdown catch there that broke the kind of block that the teams had in scoring a touchdown. Packers didn't come back. This is about 6 minutes left in the fourth. Jacobs gets in there for the touchdown. I think the Eagles end up getting stopped. 3rd and 8. They punt it away. And then, 2 minutes left. Packers get the ball back. They're marching down the field. 3rd and 10 here from their own 35. And then this.
Was this the...
Yes. So they get it here. It's 4th down. They have 1 minute and 31 seconds left. 2 timeouts. I believe they called a timeout to get this play set up. Or did I don't think they called it. Was this hurry up? I thought it might have been hurry up.
No,
this was hurry up.
There was a fourth one, and they did like inside.
Yeah, this was hurry up.
Like everybody saw coming.
Yeah, this was hurry up, and then literally there is a audio clip where you can literally say, you can hear them say inside zone to the left, which is over here. The ball is snapped. Guys, first of all, great move there on 75. Getting into the backfield, obviously the behemoth you have in Jalen Carter right there, shoving forward.
I think this or Jordan Davis. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the numbers. They had similar.
Jalen Carter's 98, and I believe that's 98. So that's Jalen Carter right there.
Okay,
smacking into the area, breaking it up, and then forces Jacobs to go outside where he has no lead blockers, and you already have Jalen Phillips cheating into the outside here, rightfully so, to get to the backfield. And that happens. Jacobs is trying to get something to going and ends up dropping the ball, and that's the game.
Jalen Phillips did more for the Eagles than he did for the Dolphins.
Yeah. Also, this was like, again, people keep talking about Jordan Love has been playing recently with poop in his brain. This is what it's been. Look at this play.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Just take the sack there.
Just take the sack. Look at this. You're up here, and you don't even have a grip on the ball.
Oh, he didn't grip the ball correctly. That's why.
He knocks it out of his own hand, and they call it a fumble, which rightfully so. He didn't even put his arm going forward. So, really rough game. Both teams looked good defensively until it came down late. One thing that people are talking about, though, is Micah Parsons didn't have a sack or quarterback hit at all. He had 2 tackles, 1 solo, no TFLs. Didn't have a sack last game. Are you kind of worried that maybe that injury is bothering him, or is he maybe not playing well for other reasons, or is he just not playing well just in general? Like,
I think he's getting focused more. But then that means that our other guys need to step up. But
I mean, I hate to take honestly, I don't think I dig that excuse, because was he not getting focused in, Dallas when they played the Eagles twice, and he would still, as Maxson can attest, he would still fuck up an offensive possession or two with a couple sacks?
Yeah.
Like, Lane Johnson was out of this game for a large majority of it.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's the best lineman in the league, debatably, with Trent Williams out there. So, like, I don't think there's any excuses for Parsons here. Either he's hurt and doesn't need to play, or he needs to go out there and needs to be Micah Parsons. Because right now, neither is happening.
Oh, can you show like the last couple plays that the Eagles did after that inside zone mess up by the Packers? Because was it 2 straight passing plays or something?
Almost and then it goes to 3rd and 7 here.
We got the ball back.
Yeah, and apparently Nick Sirianni did the last couple play calls. I like, you're like, oh, I don't want to fire. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to fire Sirianni and shit Tulo right now. Dumb fucks.
Yeah, and then they went for it on a 4th and 6 when they probably could have really easily coffin corner punted this one. And they said to threw it to AJ Brown as like a consolidation. AJ Brown's
out here saying like, we're not doing our job. Bitch, Shatulo's the one not doing his job.
Yeah, AJ Brown literally
not doing their job.
AJ Brown literally told his fantasy owners to just drop him. Then the Packers are able to get like a 64-yard field goal attempt here. And I believe it gets even blocked here. Yeah, just fucking.
Well, there was an attempt before that. That was close.
Before that,
but
it wasn't even close.
Yeah,
it was It was short, but it was almost on target. Now, if we would have had the substitute teacher in, different story.
Also, you're still frozen.
Yeah, I know.
He's just not gonna fix it.
Guess not.
I don't want to mess up things.
Oh, you can go ahead and fix it. We're about to go to different segments.
Finale.
Yeah, we'll go to this game. 27-14, the final score. The Patriots get the win. Travion Henderson had 2 touchdowns rushing, 1 receiving.
God damn it, Keto.
Maye is back.
I have returned. Drake Maye, 25 for 34 for 281 and a touchdown. Travion Henderson, 19 for 62 on the ground with 2 touchdowns. Also received for a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 9 receptions, 105 yards. For the Jets, Fields, 15 for 26 for 116 and a touchdown, 2 sacks. Justin Fields, 11 carries, 67 yards and a touchdown. Also Breece Hall, 14 for 58. And receiving, John Mechie III, 3 for 45 and a touchdown. I mean, 2 teams far and apart, very different positions. Patriots are closing in on a 10-win season already, and the Jets are closing in on a 10-loss season already. So 2 teams on the opposite end of the spectrums for their respective, areas of success and failure. And
Ron, it's very dark in your room.
Not much else to say.
Shut the fuck up.
Other than, those New England Patriots uniforms looked incredible.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for those to debut.
Those nor'easter uniforms looked amazing.
That they are. I want one of those for Christmas now.
Yeah, they look very nice, as you can see.
My family's watching this.
Oh,
hint.
The bad snap. It was a bad snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tries to gets cut up on Membo's ankle, and then just Anthony falls on it.
You're back.
Yeah.
He's
and
back.
Now that he's back, it's time for Gambling with Gorlami.
Time for another beer.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar.
If you're wondering, I picked the teams for him.
Let's get fucking wild, ladies and gentlemen.
You're welcome.
Until we're the negatives, we're going buck wild with a lot of picks.
This is wild.
This is wild, and we're going to fucking go for it.
Wild. What the fuck?
Okay, he asked me the games.
Mastin went Seahawks Rams. That was like the normal game. Then he also went Icy Hot Bowl. Okay. Let's see what the fuck happens there. And then to punish me, he said Titans and Texans. So, here's how we're going to do it. Aaron Rodgers is going to go on an ayahuasca trip and get less than 232.5 passing yards. Between the Joe Flacco's going to go over 260 because it's the fucking Bengals. Jamar Chase is out there somewhere. He's just going to chuck it. Jamar Chase is going to catch it. And it's just going to keep adding up. Now, between Titans and Texans, fuck it, we ball. We're hitting more on both.
Fuck it, we ball.
In between time doesn't stop me, Matthew Stafford, and Samuel Darnold, who could have still been on the Vikings, but they decided to go with J.J. McCarthy.
I do have to say this, though. Also, I'd say this, though, about Sam Darnold. It's going to be related. Never let Adam Gase coach any level of football ever again.
It's true. We're going to hit him more on both. And to win, $118. So until we're in the negatives, boys, we're going big or going home.
Which does remind me that
we're going to keep all of them.
Didn't get a bet last week, but at the same time, we are still down $5 from the most recent bet to $30.05.
We're still positive, so might as well keep going for it, right?
Yep.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Gorlami. Now, moving on to the Tank Bowl.
It's different. It's different. It's different when you're someone who's only betting $5.
That's true. Oh boy, Washington was on a bye last week, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to remember some of this stuff.
They were on a bye, yeah, I believe. But by this week, we didn't cover any games that they played.
Oh no, it was Cowboys that were on a bye this week.
No, they lost. No, they get that destroyed by the line. That's right.
The Lions.
Commanders have to put in bad. I'm like, without Gene Daniels, like,
did we not cover that game?
It's not looking good. Apparently not.
Like, that wasn't really like the Lions won, but like it was.
Oh yeah, we accidentally skipped that one.
The only thing
it was belt to ass. Basically,
it was. Yeah,
it was belt to ass. If you were a Commanders fan watching it, the only thing that was possibly entertaining was probably watching Donald Trump's. With Jonathan Vilma standing next to him trying to make a 6'9" meme, which damn it, just kind of cringy.
6'7".
6'7". I don't know what the kid's fucking
Commanders. Commanders in bad. It was belt to ass. Oh my god.
I think you need to move them up. They had a great. That was a great performance by Chuck.
True. Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, is it Carolina? Yeah.
Do the Browns go down, Mastodon?
After losing to the Jets?
Like how much further down?
Put him with the Jets.
Oh. Are the Bengals still there
Jets don't move
after a
up.
bye week?
Put Bengals and Crans right now.
That's fair.
They had to
still have
switch.
Jamar
The
Chase.
Bengals and the Browns had to switch.
Yeah. The Dolphins
No,
moved for beating they beat the Bills.
I no.
Okay.
Like,
Titans
I think it's
and
Sean
Raiders
McDermott.
didn't play. Giants lost late, but they did fire Dable, so did they move up for firing Dable?
They still have
I think
the
that's
defensive
okay,
coordinator.
fair. Yeah, okay. So any other
Also,
changes?
like I am not moving the Dolphins because I think Sean McDermott's being a dumbass.
Yeah.
And also just all right. I was about to make a joke, but you don't have to do this. Put a new row. Put in yes, and that's the Jaguars. Okay, no, you don't have to make a new row. I'm just joking. It's like, are they good or bad? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can see right now. Yeah, no, but that's just so funny. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Macedon, for that. All right. Moving back on now. We'll take a look at a couple different things. First of all, Mamba. Your
Jonathan
MVP of the
Taylor.
week.
Jonathan Taylor. Come on.
Yeah.
Is that even a question?
The first game. God damn it. Oh, we were going to a playoff picture, but
yeah, clicked the wrong thing. Okay, playoff picture. So, looking at the AFC, Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Jets. In the East, I would say Patriots and Bills have the opportunity to go to the playoff. Looks a little bit better. Yeah. So Patriots are leading the North, Colts are leading the South, Broncos are leading the West, and Steelers are leading the North. Then the 3 wild card slots: Chargers.
You
Bills,
said North
Jaguars. Or sorry, Patriots in the East. Sorry, the AFC
fairness,
East is so far north.
Wrong. Like, I know that's what I was gonna say. Like, why are we not the AFC North, but like you guys down south are?
Yeah,
I don't fucking get it.
Because you guys
so
are
then
also
the 3
farthest
wild
east.
card spots are the Bills, Jags, and Chiefs. Outside of it are the Texans, Ravens, and then Bengals, and then starts to drop off after that: Dolphins, Raiders, Browns, Jets, Titans. It's definitely going to be tough for teams to kind of get into that 7th spot there. I think the Chiefs and Jaguars are close. Jaguars are just ahead because of a head-to-head win percentage. But again, Pittsburgh could get swapped at any moment for the Ravens if the Steelers get dropped down. Yeah, I'm hoping that happens. So, like, Miami and Cincinnati could both make the playoffs, but it'd be very hard for them to do so. The Ravens,
they just have to win the AFC North.
Like, I'm honestly thinking that if like we don't beat the Steelers, I don't think Burrow should play.
That's fair, honestly.
You know, he
what's the point
shouldn't,
then?
but Zach Taylor's gonna make him play because he's a dumbass.
True.
I'm sorry. Like,
no, you have to apologize to me, dude. Like, I agree. For the NFC, Eagles 7-2, Seahawks 7-2, Detroit Lions 6-3, and the Tampa Bay 6-3. So that's the East, West, North, and South, respectively. And the 3 wild card: Rams, the Bears, and the Packers. Just outside of it, though, are the 49ers, the Panthers, the Vikings, and then the Cowboys. I think are starting to get into that area where it's starting to get a little improbable. So it would be crazy to see 3 teams to the NFC North go in, and I think it totally could happen. The Niners are going to be a team that's going to be hard to deny, though. They've been looking very good without even their starting quarterback. Mac Jones has been playing amazing. But the Packers and Bears, I think, can really, if they can keep up, the Bears can keep up what they're doing. The Packers can get back what they're supposed to be doing. They can both stay in there. And then it's going to, again, the NFC West looks great. Seahawks and Rams are both in the playoff picture, and the San Francisco 49ers are just outside of it. But I do think the NFC East is the Eagles to lose. The West is kind of up in the air, but the Seahawks definitely have the advantage. And the NFC North looks like it's the Lions to lose now. And the South has been the Buccaneers to lose for the past, 5 years. So great looking there. I think the craziest thing is that the Falcons are, 3 spots from worst. And I would love to see, if there was a column here for, the point differential in losses. because the Giants, oh my god, they've had so many games where like you should have won that, but you just came just a little short. Like as a Giants fan, I don't like if I was a Giants fan, I wouldn't feel like I'm at the bottom of the conference. I feel like I'm like, it's bad, but like you've been close in so many games. So that is the official playoff picture. Let's take a look though. We'll have some MVP talk. This is the official odds from ESPN Bet about the MVPs. So Drake May, Matthew Stafford, and Jonathan Taylor are your 3 front runners.
Drake May.
I like those. Patrick Mahomes, that is fucking ridiculous.
I don't
Then
know.
Josh Allen, pretty high.
Maybe.
Sam Darnold, though, I think he needs to be higher. I would honestly have it like Drake May, Jonathan Taylor, then Sam Darnold, and then Matthew Stafford, I think, in that order.
Stafford and Donald could switch. Like, it could be either or.
Absolutely. Then Herbert and Jalen Hurts, both a little high. I would like to see Goff above both of them. Jordan Love should not be on this list right now. JSN, love it there. Honestly, Dak Prescott being there is great. Caleb Williams, Jamar Chase, Puka Nacua, Aaron Rodgers, Christian McCaffrey, Micah Parsons, Bo Nix. Crack cocaine. All of that. But the biggest thing is that I think Drake May, Matthew Stafford, Jonathan Taylor, Sam Darnold are all picks I like to see on there, and I could definitely see Josh Allen being in the mix as well if the Bills turn it around. They're still only 6-3, but I think they're solid. I like the I like the look of all that, especially May at the top there. I think he's performed very well. I'd like to see Jonathan Taylor a little higher though.
Skippy, yes.
Yeah, nothing against Drake May, but I kind of want Jonathan Taylor to win it just because.
Oh, absolutely.
God damn, he's going off.
I think if he wins it, he needs to also like turn to that O-line because that O-line led by Quentin Nelson is a force of fucking nature. They are nasty.
I wouldn't be too depressed if Taylor beats out May for the title, but I would love to see May like bring it home to end the season. Even if we don't like make the Super Bowl. Like
the comments on his wife's TikTok will be even crazier.
God damn.
It's great. Shout out Drake May Lover on Twitter. I feel like he started this. Yeah. All right.
And Patriots do look different with Very Bold coaching because that's a big turnaround also from Gerard Mayo.
Okay, now, another thing, Vrabel, Coach of the Year material?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
It just feels so rough because like the fact that it was given to Kevin Stefanski the year it should have been given to fucking Dan Campbell. I feel like Dan Campbell just needs to get one now as consolation because that should not have gone to Stefanski at all.
Oh yeah, no, I'll agree with that one.
But I still don't know how it went to Stefanski. I still don't know to this day how they voted.
But
Stefanski.
This is very different because you're having the team who had like the number 2 overall pick, who almost had the number 1 overall pick, fired their coach, and then Vrabel coming in and they're number 1 in they're number 1 or number 2 in the conference. Like they're tied with the Colts.
They're almost number 1 in the conference. League. I think they're number 2 in the league right now.
Yeah.
Which is
so it's
ridiculous.
Vrabel should be front runner for Coach of the Year.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Moving on now to the scores for our predictions. I've fallen off of the lead. Masson has taken it. 127-52, went 13-4 in week 10. Then KDF 123-57, went 15-4 in week 10. I'm 122-58, went 12-5. Mamba 116-56, went 12-4. And Gorlami 118-52, went 9-5. Here we go for our predictions. We'll start out Madrid, Spain. I'm sorry you came to our aid in the American Revolution, and this is how we returned the favor by sending Tua Tagovailoa and Marcus Mariota over to you.
Spain? Wait, what the fuck?
It's in Santiago.
I know, no, but when you say revolution, you say Revolutionary War, that wasn't Spain.
Yes, Spain was on
France.
That was France.
Spain fought on our side as well. Not as majorly. I think the biggest the biggest battle in the American Revolution, technically because of the global scale of the conflict, there was some in Europe, was actually in Gibraltar. Fun little history.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the 7 Years' War?
I think he's thinking of the Peninsular War.
No, not the Peninsular War. No. Let me,
okay,
hold on.
But yeah, Washington Dolphins. But you're probably thinking of 7 Years' War also.
Most likely.
We'll debate
so
history.
Washington,
Irrelevant.
Miami.
Move on.
This game
The Great Siege of Gibraltar was an unsuccessful attempt by Spain and France to capture Gibraltar from the British during the American Revolutionary War. It was the largest battle in the war by number of combatants. 7,500 Brits versus 6,500 Spanish and Frenchmen. The Spanish and French suffered 6,000 killed, lost, or wounded, while the British only suffered 333 losses. Spain was.
Anyways, your prediction.
Don't hate. All right.
Your prediction.
Fuck. This is
moving on.
This gonna suck.
I'm gonna take the Commanders. I think they just have a more complete team. I'll take them by 3. It's a crazy thing. I think we're sending if Jalen. I think Jaden Daniels is not playing, obviously, because his elbow is like inside out. But I believe this is 2 teams with Polynesian quarterbacks playing in Spain, which is kind of funny. If I had a nickel for the number of Polynesian quarterbacks in Spain playing this week, I've had 2 nickels. Just in a lot, but it's weird that happened twice, right?
Mamba, what's your prediction?
Can I go?
Yeah.
Can I talk? Okay. Give me
Dolphins by shut 7. The fuck up.
By 7?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Miami by 1. Fuck this game.
Trust Devon Achane more. Give me the Dolphins by 6.
Yeah, Commanders got the more complete team, but they also got the more beat up team. Dolphins by 2. Fuck it.
Ooh. Panthers and Falcons. It's really weird to see Panthers at 5-5 and Falcons at 3-6, but I think that'll change in this game because I'll take the Falcons by 5 here.
Just give me the Falcons. I fucking hate the Falcons. Give me the fucking Panthers by 3. Falcons are so fucking inconsistent. It's not even funny.
Just hand the ball to Bijan Robinson more, and you'll win games.
It's just dumb. They're just a dumb team.
What's that? Just dump it to Drake London and turn Bijan into a pass rusher?
Carolina by
Fitzyear.
Carolina by 4 because Atlanta's gonna have like a 99.6% chance to win and fuck it up in some way.
Panthers by 3.
Panthers by 2.
Holy shit, Buccaneers are getting put through the ringer. They play the Bills in New York now. Oh my god. You go from playing the... Oh my god. Bills, Buccaneers. Come on.
This is in New York. This is in Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I think the Bills need to have a good comeback win, and they're going to play to the level of competition, so I'll actually take them in this one. If the Buccaneers were healthy, I'd take them, but because they're not, I'm going to take the Bills by 5.
I would have to agree with you. I'm going to go Bills by 7.
Baker's going to be pissed. And when Baker is pissed, Baker wins. He's going to bake some win. I'm going to say it's going to be a good game, but I think Tampa is going to eke it out at 2. Bucks by 2. Why did I put 3? I'm going to put 2.
Is Bucky Irving back?
He played
last
game.
No idea.
No, he did not.
No, I have
Bucks by 3? Fuck it.
By 3.
What do you...
All right.
Who by 3? Bucks?
Bucks by 3.
Yeah, both these teams are going to be looking for a win. Just because I think it'd be funny after what happened last week, just them keep losing. The Bills lose. Bucks by 6.
Respected.
Alrighty. Texans Titans. Let's make some cereal. General Mills by 3.
Let's keep it a buck. The Titans are ass, so give me the Texans by 3 or no 5.
Yeah, Houston by 7.
Houston by 9.
Give it to the real Houston team by 14.
The Strouds are no more.
God damn it, Keith. I actually don't know just because.
I knew you were going to. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're an ass.
Bears.
So Texans by 14?
Texans by 14.
Okay.
All right, next up, Bears Vikings from
asshole.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. The last time the Bears and Vikings played, McCarthy led a valiant comeback to allow the Vikings to win on the road in Soldier Field. However, the Bears are kind of on a hot streak, and I think it will continue. I'm going to take the Bears in this one by 3.
You're I'm going to say Bears by 7.
Chicago by 5.
Fuck, who do I hate more? Fuck. Vikings by 3. Just because it'd be funny.
You know what'd be funny? Your reaction when the Bears win by 10.
Damn.
Next up, Packers and Giants. The Giants are missing Jackson Dart. They're starting Jameis Winston. They are not playing Russell Wilson. They are missing Malik Neighbors. They don't have Cam Scatterbo. Their defensive line is playing horrible. Jameis don't give a fuck. Giants, 5.
Give me famous Jameis, baby, by 7.
That's a W. That's a W.
Keith, what's the name of the Giants defense coordinator?
Shane Bowen.
What's the name What's the name of the Packers play caller?
Matt LaFleur.
Okay, but sad thing is
throw behind the line of scrimmage, LaFleur.
What is the liquid that it's currently swimming in Jordan Love's brain the past 3 weeks?
His brains.
Giants gave up 33 fucking points to the Broncos with Bo Picks acting like Tim Tebow. Shit. So yeah, Packers by 3 because Bowen needs to be gone. Why is he gone with
the green and gold?
Table?
Packers by 10. Grassy Posse, baby.
I'm getting a bit of a prediction. It's going to be the post-game conference. Jameis Winston's going to be singing Blink-182. I let the game run away from me. The Packers beat us all by 23.
Also,
holy shit, you put a lot of faith in us.
Well, also Dable brought in Shane.
You think Dable was bad? Mike Kafka running this whole team is going to be worse. I can already tell you that right now.
Giants are just a shit organization with the fucking Jets and Browns and Bengals.
Bengals Steelers lab. Icy Hot Bowl 2.0.
Icy Hot Bowl round 2. This time it's personal. It's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that means that Joe Flacco's back at his second home. I'm taking the Bengals by 10.
Nah. Give me the true unk of them all. Give me Aaron Rodgers by 7.
Shitty defense or shitty defense has the highest paid? You want in Boswell we trust. Pittsburgh by 3.
Steelers top receiver, DK. Bengals top receiver, Jamar Chase. The old man shootout is going to be a real one. Give me the Bengals by 3.
Fuck, I don't know. I mean,
gunfight at the OK Corral, baby.
Oh,
yeah, you can't pick Maston. He's not playing.
Watch that.
Guys, shut the fuck up.
He was at the OK Corral.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Okay. Fuck it. Bengals by 12. I don't know.
All right, Chargers, Jaguars. Chargers are going to Charger, but are the Jaguars good or bad? Yes.
Yes.
I'll take the Chargers by 5.
Give me the Chargers by 7.
I think he's so. Jack could somehow fucking win it somehow. Chargers by 2. God damn it.
Well, you know the old saying: shit in one hand, shart in the other. Fuck it, give me the Jaguars by 2.
Duval is going to lose by 3.
Right. Seahawks, Rams. This is going to be a really good one.
That's got to be a good game.
Yeah.
Has to.
SoFi.
It is.
That doesn't mean jack or shit. Remember, it's 75% filled with.
Yeah, that's not really a good home stadium for them. They don't have a really good crowd. LA doesn't support their teams as much as other cities do. I'm going to take the Seahawks because I don't know if there's anyone in that defense that can stop JSN. Like, yeah, they're going to be able to rush Darnold, but at the same time, I think that JSN's just going to be fucking open.
Seattle by what?
Oh, right. 7. Huh.
This is gonna be good. That's gonna be a good ass game. But yeah, give me Seahawks by 7. I'm liking the Seahawks more. Really good game.
I think this will be a statement win for the Rams. Actually, I think Kyrene Williams will be the difference. Not Seattle. Rams by 4.
Stafford, we trust. Rams by 3.
Seahawks by 7.
Next up, 49ers and Cardinals. I'm going to take the 49ers in this one. Doesn't matter if Mac Jones is playing or if Brock Purdy's playing. I think they're winning either situation by 7.
Niners by 7.
San Fran by 13.
49ers by 3.
Big Cock Brock or Mac Daddy, whichever one is, they're going to win by 17.
Like a hell of a stripper lineup. Next up, Ravens Browns. Lamar Jackson's back. Doesn't matter either way. Ravens are going to win by 14. They could start Cooper Rush. They could grab Shedeur Sanders from the Browns and put him in a Ravens jersey and they'd still win. I'll take the Ravens by 14 against the Browns.
Give me the Ravens by 21. They're gonna kill them.
Baltimore by 11.
AFC North game, so give me the Ravens by 10.
Yeah, Ravens by 13.
All right, next up, Chiefs and Broncos. Mile High Stadium. I'm going to take the defense, the Broncos in this one. I like them in this one. The Chiefs' offense has not been looking great. I'll take the Broncos by 3.
Broncos offense is ass. I gotta go Chiefs by 7.
Broncos defense is ass, but somehow Bo Nix becomes Tebow in the fourth quarter for some goddamn reason. Denver by 4. Both the good and the bad of Tebow.
Jim Leonard, I'm putting a lot of faith in you, buddy. Give me the Broncos by 3.
Oh, it's at Mile High. Yeah, there actually was like something I remember watching a while back that there is when they were constructing Mile High, somebody like buried a Chiefs jersey under the stadium so that they never lose to the Chiefs there. So that logic, Broncos by 4.
All right.
That'll probably happen
Sunday
soon,
night
I believe.
football from the link. Lions Eagles. It's gonna be a great one. I will take the Lions though. I like the efficiency that Goff's been playing with. I know the Eagles are coming off a good win against the, a win against the.
Yeah, but say good win.
Yeah, win against the Packers.
A good defensive win.
I don't think that they're going to be able to disrupt the functionality of this Lions team and the new vibe that they feel with Campbell now being the play caller. So I'll take the Lions by, we'll do 6.
I'll do Lions by 7.
I gotta stick with Philly. Fuck you, Sirianni, you douche canoe. Philly by 4.
A 2. Ugh. Lions by 10.
Sorry, I'm lagging a little. Give me the Lions by 12.
And then
Okay, that one hurts.
the most game. Cowboys Raiders. I'm going to take the Cowboys in this one. Dak Prescott is actually playing very well. The offense looks great. The Raiders will score a decent bit, I think. This one won't be enough. I'll take the Cowboys by 14.
Cowboys by 7.
They're both shit, but somehow Dallas is less shit than the Raiders.
Only
Dallas,
3 are shit. The Raiders defense, the Raiders offense, and the Cowboys defense. The Cowboys offense is actually like good.
I know, but whatever. Dallas by 5. Whatever. Somehow.
Dallas by 10.
I mean, I wanted to make the joke, but it's the fucking Raiders. So how about them Cowboys by 9?
Actually said it. Holy shit! And then the Thursday night game for.
I feel like that hurt him.
Yeah,
it did.
Thursday night game.
A little bit.
Interesting. Bills Texans.
Fuck.
Bills, if you play down to competition here, McDermott should just go. Like, just fire him after this game. So Bills need to win this game. They need to make a statement win. Bills by 21. If you don't come out and you don't throttle the Texans, problems, man.
Ooh. I mean, Doggy Mills ain't going to do shit with this, so give me the Bills by 7.
I think it's going to be a close game because the Texans' defense is actually one of the best defensive units in this season. I think they gave up the least amount of yards and points this year. But I think Buffalo ekes it out by 5.
If the Titans have General Mills, they're going to get cat and crunched. Bills by 10.
That was
actually pretty good.
That was a good one.
Going off what Lob
We had to
said,
dig deep in the mind there on that one.
Mills, my apprentice. Do it. Stroud's by 9.
Wow, it's by 9, even though Stroud might not play. And this is great. Obviously, we got this next week of football that we're going to talk about next week. But the week after that, oh, the slate. It's all we got to play on Thanksgiving. Ooh,
Muggered.
Fuck that
Lions have
Friday
to play
game.
on Thanksgiving. That is their kryptonite.
They won last year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
Yeah.
Friday game.
Last time we played them on Thanksgiving, we did
Chiefs,
win.
Cowboys. Those could be 2 teams that are either at or below 500, depending on how the next 2 weeks go. That could be a sub 500 game for both teams if the Chiefs lose the next 2 games.
I'm going to be sitting in the deer stand during Thanksgiving watching the Packers and Lions. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Alrighty. That is our coverage for week 11 and our breakdown of week 10. Fucking awkward. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this video comes out on time. Again, I don't know what the YouTube algorithm is doing or what the AI is just, flagging it, even though we're using fair use content and stuff like that. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but enjoy football. There are a limited amount of football games in your life, so enjoy as many as you can. Enjoy the holidays as they are coming up, whatever you celebrate. Spend some time with family, eat some good food, and most importantly, run the damn ball. Have a good night.
Enjoy the K-Duff and Gorlami shorts.